sweatshirt, lyrical technician, an electrician, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a lead, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. Shut me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it in. Oh my God, attention, not again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you cannot. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you, my own kids, that brass. They can off, them and you off. You too, Paul, got two biggest RuPauls. What you thought you saw?
It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Niners under the lights on Thursday night.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That's caught for the first. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Willie Gay there on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running behind center with Kamara. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. They'll try and throw it here. Pulled in by Waddle. And this one doesn't go far. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. We're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Able to get it to Moreau. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on 1st. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Kamara running out of the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back, motioning right. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Buys, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Saints will get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for first down. Let's go. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. Into the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Counter give to Kamara. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Renardo Green with that tackle.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on the curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, kid. It gets better the longer it matures. But that court came out a little early that time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick 6. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Escapes out to the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Finds his man Waddle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A run now with Kamara. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Saints trailing on the scoreboard. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. This is reeled in by Kamara. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Goal to go, it's a pass play. And he will score, it's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 7.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Hey, check. Unlock Lion.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Airing it out to start this drive. He's on the move. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Nicotomney's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night, as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll square off against the New York Jets. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got first down from the 31. This is Kamara. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Olave. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Run here with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they'll try to build on that big stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Olave with the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Kamara. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Mickatommy's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. He's got a gain of 6 there. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Running back sent in motion. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, go! Go!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Let's go now.
Third and 7.
Man in motion, headed right. On third down, Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's another 49er.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. So now, here's third and goal.
Tag, check, Panther. Shot alert, Chapman, Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. From the 29. Kamara's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down. Now looking to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down, Saints.
Throwing from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Rolling left behind. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the 49ers will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give left side to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Now at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 3. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Cut by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers up by 4. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
Brings up 3rd down.
Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
A 35-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go.
To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without true interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Saints call their third and final timeout. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.